Howdy everyone, welcome to another video of me filming out here because I was just trying to prove just how loud it was. So, what's today's video? Well, I've had a box that arrived a couple of months back now, and because I had so many other things to do, I've decided to put it under the table and leave it, but now it's time. I saw a statue of a girl sitting on Sakura tree and really loved it. Cute crying baby. So today's the time to get out and do it. Should really be out there doing something, but oh well. Cue titles. So the company I bought it from, which is basically that. So let's turn in what I need. That's the backdrops and ID decals each piece. Okay, we have the bases, green in the back, and that's the base, although I can see me doing more to that base than just that. An acrylic sheet, don't know why we have an acrylic sheet, but we do, and that's her body, and that's hair and tree. Where do we start? Like doing the dot to dot. I don't have the patience for this. I've spent half an hour trying to stick those two bits together. Every time I stick it together, it falls apart. And every time I stick those two bits together, there it's gone, the hand falls off. I'm not rating this so far. All of the bits have these random sprue bits still attached, which are causing it to come apart. No, there you go, look. Don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The arm doesn't fit in the hole. There's the hole, there's the arm. That goes in there, and it's just not staying. And as for the hair, well, there's just a number of numbers and lots of random bits of hair. And if I put this down, this is going to fall apart again now. I always smash the table once because I got so thoroughly. And she just fell apart again. I don't get it. And I tried super glue and plastic glue, neither of which seem to be sticking. And this is just stick them together. There's no other instructions. So far I'm not impressed. Apparently I need, I think it's number 5, attaches to 54. I mean, no, that might be 54. Okay. 54 glues to 5, like that. Turn you downward. That was rather badly done, but I had to do it. There we go. Okay, 55 joins to 58. 55 is 2, is that one. What are those? What number is that? 52. I need 58. Is it stuck? No, of course it hasn't stuck, because I've only been holding it for half an hour. Super glue, not plastic glue. Super glue doesn't hold it. I don't know what was. Push in. So these little lips, these extra bits that seem to be stuck on. I don't know if I'm meant to cut that off or join it in or what. I'm sure it's not part of it. And that's just fallen off because, you know, why would that stick? Why don't I just make this in one piece? Look. Oh, this is falling apart. What a load of rubbish.
Please hang up and try again.
Waste of space. You know, I sort of keep saying that and then going back to it, and it's just like, why am I doing this more? Why am I doing any more of this? Because this is just, why will you not stick together? Shit. So that makes sense. That bit there could well go together. That kind of looks like it would fit together. But I'm not going to sit here for half an hour holding it together because there's no way that would stick. There's no way that will sit. Oh! I'm quickly losing my desire to do this. Whatever. Okay, day 2. I've resorted to using the super duper use once and then throw away super glue. I think she's stuck, and that's stuck, and I've just put shoes on. I gave up yesterday because, well, basically I threw it against the wall. No joking, I literally picked it up and threw it because it, I want to just, I've just sat here and glued that together, and it's taken me 5 attempts with the super duper super glue because it just does not stick together. And this map, this diagram, that is not helpful because that, they just happen to take a photo like that, and it's like, which one's that? And of course you get things like that, and I'm sitting there going, well, what part's that? That's her ear. She's not good. This is not well laid out or well marked. It's already proving to be stupid, but I'm going to stick my fingers together, and we've already established I don't like super glue on my fingers. Just sit there holding this like this. Why that couldn't just be moulded like that in the first place, I don't know. Then you got 5 bits that all look similar. I'm not sure which one's what. I'm going to lose my temper again because this is stupid. That could go in there like that. Ah. Also, 5. Why is this 5 and 6 when this is 57? I think this might go with this. Ah, right. Found it. Assuming that goes into, oh, that must go into there like that. That goes to that. Ooh, good. That joins into, ah, right. Found it. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle without the picture on the front of the box. There's a groove there and there's a groove there. Maybe they go like that. There's a lip there, which is no way it can fit into that hole. When you force that into there, that's going to snap. I just got to say, this has got to be one of the stupidest things. They've done all of this piece, moulded it all in one go. Yeah, this bit has got to be stuck onto there. Why? When they've done all the rest, it's like, oh, we'll give you a twig to stick to the thing, then you'll feel like you've actually done something. What is the point? The thing is that that doesn't stick. It's so fiddly and so small. It's such a stupidly designed thing. It's just like they snap bits off and go, oh, well, there you go, you can glue that bit on for yourself. Now just sitting here, this is not a frozen image, this is me sitting here holding a twig against a tree. My tree's not going to have a twig. That was my involvement in building the tree. Oh, right, we're back at it. We've got more super glue, different one. Literally just cut the plastic sprue off that and it went ping, landed right in my cup. So I've got plastic in my cup now, I'm probably choking on it. I've got a second piece in my cup there. It works out she sits on there, like that, on that divot there. It's a divot for a bum. There's a tiny little spike there, which fits into the shoe there. Oh. Well, there was a spike on there. It literally just snapped off. Well, that's a lot of bloody use. They were so tiny, so ridiculously small, there was no way that was ever going to stay. That would have to be glued, really put moulded or something like that. It's all very pure guesswork. They're like that. Right, and that'll go like that. There's a pair of these, which I have no clue. So, we are here. As you will see, it finally did all go together. I'm still worried about that, the gap between, look at that groove, how much of a gap there is between the shoulders. I think I need some milliputty and just smear it into the spaces. That makes a big difference. I instantly just got that in there and it's just taken away the space. I'll bring you in, maybe you can see up close. So, where are we? So first off sanding, and then we'll get on to painting eventually, finally. Just sprayed that. I didn't bother filming it because it's just respraying, but I'm just loving my drying technique. Didn't spray her ankle, so that's dry. I didn't want her to rest anywhere because I did put it down on the floor for 1 second. Of course, I've got the obligatory dog hair. Okay, so while she's drying, I can get on with a few bits and pieces. I'm going with sort of shocking pink, kind of as I did with a 02. Mix it with a little bit of titanium white. Try and mix a colour, a suitably pale pink. Yeah, that's a pretty good start. There is no way you could paint this model in one piece, like glue it all together. Of course, the instructions don't tell you that, because the instructions don't tell you anything, because there's no way you can get to the back of her dress if it's all joined together. You know? Even if her hair wasn't pink, I would have probably painted it pink, because we've established favourite hair colour, pink. It took such a lot of convincing Tora to dye her hair pink. It doesn't suit me, it doesn't suit me. Now her hair seems to have decided that pink is its natural colour. What colour she dyes her hair, it seems to revert to pink after a couple of washes. Okay, so she's dry, having been sprayed. I'm not 100% sure with the back of that, but it's a little bit mottled. I've touched these in with a bit of pink just to sort of do it. For now, we're going with skin tones. Very pale, elfic flesh. Let's sit her on there. Pretty much just burnt umber, not burnt sienna, we're going with. As per usual, I've got the name wrong. A little bit of pink in it. There we go. We'll probably go a bit darker, but first proper coat. It hasn't. Yay! Yeah, it didn't provide a screw or whatever to bolt it to the perspex. Another problem. Right. No, there's no difference whatsoever. There's exactly the same colour. Citadel paints have come to a conclusion. Elfin flesh is marshmallow white. Dark flesh tones is burnt sienna. It's basically just buy crafting acrylic paint. Don't bother with the expensive stuff. This is exactly the same colour. Look at that. That didn't even change colour. Look. It looks like a giant twiglet at the moment. But you know what twiglets are? You know this thing about Marmite? You love it or hate it? I very definitely hate it. And twiglets, bits of wood covered in Marmite. Wrong. So wrong. Stage 1. That's that done. Time to clean brushes and take a dog for a walk. Howdy. Right, I left the hair to dry after the last time. It was a bit too bright, so I've added a lot of white in and just done it. And I thought, while I'm at it, I'll just get the small brush out and just get a base coat of the dress. I'm going very pale lilac rather than the white. You're gonna have to have Louboutins on. I'll have to go back in and paint the sole of the shoes red, because why would she not? You do know what that is. Shame on you. That will be her. There. Looks something like that. Glue that ear on. Yeah, very definitely got to glue that ear. But she's getting there, and the tree is looking decidedly tree-like. Back at it again. She's still in pieces and still in need of more work. Lost in here. We've still got to do the eyes, which haven't been done. And we've got to do the wand. But for now, we'll just stay with collecting the skin. doesn't need thin to. You can also see by being on normal speed just how much my hand really does shake. What doesn't come across when you're painting these models is that 30 seconds of time lapse you just saw is an hour and a half. I can take this off, I'm looking at you. Oh. Hour and a half painting incredibly detailed little bits, and I've still got to go over her with some light gold because that gold is too dark, but I wanted to base gold it. I'm not sure what to do with the bunnies is. In the picture she's got black tufty bits and it just looks like she's got earwax. I don't know what to do. Okay, this is a bit I've not been looking forward to doing. I've never done this before. The eyes. Drop them in there. Take a pair of tweezers. Just glad there's two pair of eyes. Should this go tidy up. Okay, we're back at it once again. There is a dog. There is a model. I've still got paint the soles of her feet. I've got some red paint that's bugging me. But first off, I'm going to glue the hair on. So, like that. I'm getting stuck to the glue. I hate being stuck to super glue. I'm stuck. Get off. Don't stick. Oh no. No, 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 disaster, disaster. Her eye came off. Glue stuck to my fingers. Eye stuck to my hand. Look. So there's one eye now. Right, well, I guess we're back to doing this again. And her, my one-eyed beauty. Oh. Today is not going well. Got a grumpy dog with a toothache. You okay, little one? Yeah, she still has a wiggly tail though, even if she has got toothache. For God's sake, will you stick? Why will this not stick? It's taken another 6 minutes just to correct the eye. Tora is the steady hand, so I've asked her to do the lips. She's better at small, tiny details.
Better?
That's it. It's all straight and equal now.
How the hell? Yeah, but how do you get it over her hand?
Oh, you tuck it in first.
Yeah, but it doesn't go any further. It's like that. But I don't really understand how you're going to get it in. Because it kind of has to be like that. But in order to do that, you'd have to move her hand.
You need to push that down more. See, if there was any instructions on like which order to put things together, but then you wouldn't have been able to spray it and paint it.
Yeah, but the problem that it is that it has to angle like that. And you can't angle like that because this arm is preventing the hair from moving. And it's generally not fitting.
You think?
The thing is, I also don't want to like break it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like an angle like that.
Yeah.
Right, and I think you're supposed to slide it in.
And then put the hand on
And then put the hand on afterwards.
But then you can't paint it.
I think maybe you were supposed to paint it and put it on.
Paint it in pieces. You can't paint it in pieces because you can't, because all of this didn't mould and all didn't fit together, so I had to put milliput.
But I think that's what it is, because I think you need to slide it in and click upright.
The thing is, if it gets it in, super glue it in, and if all else fails, milliput it in, I just have to do more painting. That gap there is what's causing the problem.
Angle?
I guess so. It's got to be straight, isn't it? When it arrived, the hole was the size of the dowel, and it was there, and then the back of it was a square notch. So what I did was I drilled into the acetate with a hole cutting drill. I made it deep halfway through the acetate so that it fits in. I needed a third hand sort of to glue it in place. Now we're hoping that that's going to stay and we'll take her weight. The milliput's out again. I'm going to take a tiny little bit of milliput, throw some scissors on the floor, fill up that gap because it ended up, as you saw, the dilemmas. Back up the back of the ear because these ears are not solid. What does just snap? Ears snapped. Just briefly, I've just added in bits of milliput around the back of the ear, around that ear, blend it in, looking like that. And the wand's just fallen off. Okay, so the milliput is dried. I think she's almost done. That just leaves right, just sticking her onto the branch and she's done. Very last dribbles of super glue. I'm trying to deliberate on making a diorama. I've added a bit in the back. I don't know yet, but that will be another video. This is pretty much done. I'm just trying to make sure she's staying, and because the ear keeps falling off. But yeah, this was good, educational, fun, entertaining, enjoyable, useful. If you thought about buying one of these statues from E2046, I'll leave a link underneath and you can go peruse at your leisure. Tora's already gone and bought a new one, and that'll be it. I've got plenty more things to come in the near future, more models, more flow art. I haven't done any of that for ages. More out about in London being creative, and some tidying up to do. I hope this was fun. If it was, like it, give a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, tell me what you've done, what you did, how did you do it differently if you've done it differently. And you need to come back and see them. Click subscribe and I'll see you soon. Right, I've got to try and move her carefully and fiddle about with this diorama. See ya. My arms are shaking. I went to the gym for the first time I don't like the gym. Climbing wall, yes. Gym, not so much. But Tora loves the gym, so, you know, solidarity and all that. I went and did it. I'm now holding this tripod up with two hands because my arms are hurting so much here. Just here. No matter what exercise I did in the gym. This is exercise, just holding the GoPro, which weighs practically nothing. I've got my appropriate outfit on. Can't really see it. It doesn't do up, so I'm sort of pinning around. You don't need to see more than this. Once I start revealing myself, and I will be banned for grotesque content. If this video is of any use whatsoever.
Go away.
There's a notch of paint stopping it
Go
going
away.
in. There's a notch of paint going in the way.
Go away.
I will when I've got rid of the notch of paint.
Go away.
Why?
Go away.
Onward, ever onward.